Selling Sunset star Chrishell Stause and Australian musician Georgia Flipo, aka G Flip, is certainly one of 2022's most unexpected celebrity couples. The pair, who confirmed that they were, in fact, dating, announced the union roughly 5 months after Chrishell split from her co-star and IRL boss, Jason Oppenheim. Naturally, fans have been going nuts over the couple, so let's retrace the timeline of their romance from now to when it all began. Chrishell Stause and G Flip make red carpet debut at the Arias on November 24. Chrishell joined G Flip on the red carpet at Sydney's Australia Recording Industry Awards, Arias. The pair looked loved up AF, posing for the cameras and speaking to the media. But the best footage of all came from KIIS-FM's Kyle and Jackie O show, where Pete Depeler, Intern Pete interrupted them fiercely making out. "Excuse me, can you two behave? I've spoken to you both about this tonight," Pete said while G Flip turned around with her mouth open. Pete then explained he wanted to say hello from Kyle, Sandilands, and Jackie O. Henderson, who is currently on sick leave. "While you two lovebirds are trying to have a kiss before the show," he said, G Flip said, "We're trying to have a pash. You're interrupting us, lol." Pete then asked the reality star if having a PDA was something she does regularly at the Arias, to which Chrishell responded, "Sorry, we've gotta go," and then pashed G Flip once more. Love these two. Chrishell Stause joins G Flip and their family at the Splendor in the muddy grass. Chrishell braved the muddy terrain to see G Flip perform at the Byron Bay Musical Festival, Splendor in the Grass 2022. It was the first time since the pandemic started that the popular festival was able to put on a physical event. However, all of the main stage artists performing on Saturday, July 23, were forced to cancel due to the horrible weather conditions, which is saying something because Splendor is always muddy AF. Luckily, G Flip was billed to perform on the main stage on July 24, and their set was an absolute hit, as they performed on the drums despite suffering from a broken hand. G Flip did a shoey for the uninitiated. A shoey mean drinking a beer out of a shoe, and even their dad came on stage to join in on the action. While we didn't see the Selling Sunset star show off her own shoey skills, many fans reported spotting her at the festival, supporting her bae. A publicist debunks G Flip and Chrishell Stause engagement rumors. Footage from the reality star's surprise birthday party sent fans into a tizzy recently after she was seen to flash a sparkly diamond ring on her left hand. The B-Day Bash was reportedly organized by co-stars Emma Ernan and Jason, and sadly, G Flip wasn't in attendance. "So my actual B-Day is Thursday, July 21. Thought I was just going to dinner with at Emma Hernan," Stause captioned the pics. B-Day elves Emma at Jason Oppenheim coordinated the absolute best early B-Day surprise. However, one of Chrishell's representatives was quick to debunk the engagement rumors in a statement to Us Weekly. "They are, in fact, not engaged," they said, clarifying that the shiny piece of jewelry is just a ring and nothing else. Sad reacts. G Flip reveals they're "so proud" of Chrishell Stause on July 14. G Flip opened up about their whirlwind relationship with Chrishell on the project. "All in all, I'm just so proud about Chrishell," the 27-year-old said. "When I came out, it was over spaghetti bolognese with my dad. When Chrishell did it, it was in front of the world on one of the hit TV shows." Speaking about their gender identity, G Flip said they were most proud of how Chrishell handled the backlash that came with that. "I identify as non-binary, and she's copped a lot of backlash for that," they admitted. Chrishell and G Flip attended the MTV Movie Awards together with a PDA-filled makeout sesh on June 6. Chrishell and her Aussie bae were spotted making out like crazy at the MTV Movie Awards in LA. According to an insider, they seemed very in love with each other when backstage. They could not stop kissing and were very sweet with each other, the source told the Daily Mail. Apparently, the loved-up pair seemed to avoid the paps when they arrived, however, when they were BTS, they felt much more relaxed. They held hands and rubbed each other's backs, it's like they could not keep their hands off of each other, they told the outlet. There is no doubt that they are very into each other because they were making out like teenagers, constantly grabbing each other like they were in lust. On top of this, Chrishell kept calling G-Flip hot, and was very sexual and flirty. It made quite the scene. People were looking, they said. But at the same time, it was romantic. I mean, they are clearly in love and happy. It was cute that they are so into each other. Chrishell and G-Flip take a trip to Sydney together. If their rela wasn't already cute enough, G-Flip and Chrishell made our hearts melt during a trip to Sydney together. They visited Taronga Zoo, where the American starlet saw a koala and kangaroo for the first time, and took a sweet boat trip around Sydney Harbour. Chrishell also tried her first Tim Tam while wearing a koala hat, so obviously, she is now an honorary Aussie. Reflecting on her whirlwind day, Chrishell wrote on Instagram, "Australia, I love you." Her partner commented with a koala and heart emoji while also posting her own video of the harbour city. G-Flip's music video starring Chrishell dropped, and it is steamy AF. Given that G-Flip and Chrishell met on the set of the former's music video, fans were naturally ecstatic when the vid finally dropped, and goddamn, we were not disappointed. In the steamy clip for the musician's song, "Get Me Out of Here," the pair wreak some havoc before engaging in a steamy makeout sesh. Chrishell shared a teaser snippet on her Instagram, captioning it, "Sorry everyone, I was confused and thought this was how babies were made. Lol." Chrishell opens up about her sexuality and G-Flip on Instagram. The main reason behind Chrishell's split from Jason was that the Oppenheim twin didn't want children and was at a different stage of life to his former bae. This caused confusion among some fans who pointed out that the Selling Sunset star, 40, and G-Flip, 27, are also at very contrasting points. As the hype and inquiry about her new relationship grows, Chrishell jumped on Instagram to clear up assumptions about her new relationship in a candid video. "In this current situation with G, it's one of those things that yes, I wish we were in the same stage of our life and we want the same things," she said. "But that doesn't diminish the deep connection that we have made and the way they have opened my eyes to what that future could look like." She also added that she now feels as though she has so many more options and things in her future. "I know that some of you won't understand this or agree with this, but for me, it is about the person," Chrishell said. "It is about their heart, and yes, there's that part of you that is what you're attracted to. But for me, I am attracted to masculine energy and I don't really care what the physical form is." She then mentioned that G-Flip is non-binary before continuing, "Everyone is different, but for them, they really feel like they are a mix and they identify on both sides of male and female. That's one of those things I personally find such a beautiful mix, and I think it's probably why we did connect on such a deep level." "Well said, beautiful," G-Flip commented under the video, and yup, consider ourselves obsessed. Chrishell gives G-Flip a tattoo. Only days after Chrishell officially announced their relationship, G-Flip took things to the gram. F***ck houses do Inc. The Muso captioned a snap of Chrishell tattooing their thigh. "While we're sure the tat is super sentimental, we think Chrishell should stick to selling houses for now." The inking reads, "Get Me Out of Here," a reference to G-Flip's single dropping on May 13th. Everyone, naturally, went FKN bonkers in the comments section of this post, and by everyone, we mean us. It's official. After plenty of speculation, the real estate agent confirmed that she was dating G-Flip during Selling Sunset's Season 5 reunion. "I recently have been spending a lot of time with someone that's very important to me," Chrishell explained after host Han France asked if she was seeing anyone. "Their name is G-Flip. They're non-binary, so they go by they, them. And they are an extremely talented musician. They are the hottest couple. We are obsessed. Despite spending a good portion of season the crying over Chrishell, short bald King Jason was all support for his ex-girlfriend's new relationship. G Flip seems like a badass for one, Jason said. And the smile that's been on Chrishell's face for the last couple of minutes makes me very happy. G Flip and Chrishell cannot stop posting adorable comments on each other's Instagram. Rumors that Chrishell and G Flip were dating really picked up after they were caught leaving numerous spicy comments on each other's Instagram posts. Back in March, G Flip posted a promo for an interview they did with Unclear magazine, to which the real estate buff replied, "Unclear. Fitting for how this post makes me feel." On another post, Chrishell commented, "How do you make us emotional and horny at the same time?" G Flip has left their own share of thirsty captions on their girlfriends' posts, too. Whoa, they recently penned under a stunning photo of the 40-year-old. Eek. We love them. The pair make their Instagram debut weeks prior to confirming their relationship. Chrishell posted an Instagram carousel featuring a sneaky photo of herself cozied up to the muso. "Grateful for every person in these pics," she captioned a collection of snaps. One fan commented that it was "so fun seeing you at the G Flip Fletcher show," so around this time the pair were OBBS hanging out. Chrishell Stause and Jason Oppenheim broke up. Queen Chrishell split from her actual boss boy Jason just before Christmas 2021. In a now-deleted spicy Instagram statement posted on December 22, 2021, the realtor revealed that the pair had called it quits. Jason followed this up with his own not-deleted post, maintaining that he and Chrishell are still #besties. Want even more goss? Listen to the So Dramatic daily podcast with Megan Pustetto below. Know something about Chrishell Stause and G Flip that we don't? Spill the tea here, get the tea first. Follow So Dramatic on Instagram and tune in on Mondays to get your reality tea fix with the So Dramatic podcast with Megan Pustetto. So Dramatic Team November